mm, x naught I believe that's an x let me double check x z plus x z. Mhm. Just double checking. See. Mhm. Next. Um, I do not remember that. Did I group them in the wrong order? What? Well, the answer turns out to be I still need to do the mathematical part of it, but it turns out to be pretty sure. I see. Don't check that part. Huh. I know there has to be a simplification right there. I'm just not seeing it. It's supposed to be something like this. X not paste Y X. Did I use a Z or the one? Okay. Z then W. That's supposed to be that, and that turns out to be another XOR. So this is a not. I think that's what it's supposed to turn out to be. I have to double check that this is equal to this. So then you would get X Z W. And you can put parentheses right here if you want to. If that makes it easier for you. But that's what this is supposed to be turned out to be.
Professor?
Yes?
I finished lab 14.
Now, okay, good. Let me stop sharing. Stop sharing. Where is that? And go ahead. This is the lab 14, right? So the one we're doing right now. Okay, good. So that's 0. That's 1. Very good. Let's do 1. That's 2. Let's do 2. Let's do 3. Okay, 4. Let's do 4. Good. Let's do 7. So that'll be Z, huh? So let's go 8. Let's do 8. Good. Let's do 10. That's 9. Let's do 10. 9, good. Let's do 15. All of them? All turn on? Okay, good. 14. Good. That's very good. Nice. Okay, let me give you credit for that one. Courses. And 14. That's long. Okay, good.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And so that's the tables, and then you can do the circuit. You kind of saw it with Long. He did his graph, right? So here's my first equation. This is my A right here. This is representing my A, and I'm grouping them together with a sum. This is my sum, adding those 4 terms, and then there's 5 terms on the second one. So 5 terms, I need to add them together so I can divide them because I only have inputs up to 4. I can divide them into 2 and 3. And then the third one, the C, will be 4 ands, so 4 terms. And so I'll add them together with an OR. And then the last one is just the W naught. So that one does not require to do that. And so we can connect them, make them really nice. So I'll do one of them, and then I'll explain a little bit about the other lab, the lab 15. So this is my A. I'm doing my A part of it. My A says that I'm going to group X and Y. So that's what I did, group X and Y. And then I'm going to do X and Z. X and Z. So I'm going to do X and Z. So that's X and Z. And then I'm going to do X and W. And W. And then I'm going to do Y and Z. And W. Then I can connect them. I like to keep them very straight. So I'll do this. And then this. And then this. And then this. Then I'm going to connect my first one with this is my A. I like that one, so I like to keep them very straight. So it keeps it clean. There you go. So I connected 2 of them already. And so, yeah. Okay, so that's an idea. That should give you an idea of what to do in your lab for that one. And now I'm going to show you guys lab 15. Lab 15, you're going to have to divide it into multiple tables. Let me get this one. Move up a little bit. We have them right here next to each other. So you guys can see it. So you're gonna have to create multiple tables to be able to add the numbers, right? So this is my first. So let's say I want to add 0, 0, 1, 1. We have 1 here, 1. We'll put a 0 here, 1, and 1. So I want to add them together. So here's going to be, there's no, in the first one, this is my A0. I'm going to put this here, A0. A0. Right. It's kind of hard because this is my A0 and this is my B0. I don't know if this is going to make it a little bit more confusing. This is A0. This is your B0. Makes it a little bit more confusing. B0. So that's your A0 and that's your B0. This is your A1. This is your B1. And here is your carryover. This is what you carry over in the first one. So this is your Z0, Z1, Z2, what you carry over, and Z3. So here's one, we're going to add them together. I'm going to put a line underneath, home. So I'll add them together. That's 1. This is your S0. This is your S1. This is your S2, S3, S4. Oh, sorry, there's no S4. So we have 1 plus 1 equals 2. That's 0, and we carry 1. That's 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3, so that's 1, and we carry 1 over. This is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1, and then 1 in here. So the carryover here is 0, and the carryover here is 0. So that's kind of like what it looks like. So this is your input, how you're going to break up the graph. Right? For the first one, we have an input for A0. We have an input for B0. So that's the reason that we have 4 entries is because we have 2 inputs. We have 2 inputs. Every time you have 2 inputs, we're going to have 4 different possibilities.